Hey, New Freeze. You know what it was when you synced up that way. Yeah, that my bitch too foreign in the visa. I don't need her. Pull a drop top with a eater. Two-seater. New bitch wanna fuck.
What's up, guys? It's Marvel Noob here, and we're back again with another Avengers Infinity War review. Alright, guys, big spoiler alert. If you haven't seen this movie, turn back now, because trust me when I tell you, you're not going to want to spoil this movie. Go see it for yourself. Don't let me spoil it here. So go watch my no spoilers review. Alright. Well, I love how this movie started, where it's Loki, it's Thor, it's Hulk, and you've got Heimdall there, and it's basically following up the events right after Thor Ragnarok, where if you watch the post-credit scene on that, where the ship pulls up and all of the Asgardians are there. Yeah, Loki dies. Thanos picks him up by his neck and snaps it. He takes the Tesseract from him, and he has 2 stones at this point. So yeah, shit's going down right out the gate. I love how they started that movie with just all the action right away. Hulk versus Thanos was awesome. That fight scene was just crazy. They're just going at it. It made Hulk look like a little biznitch. Yeah, you got 3 main teams. You got one team with Thor. He's going off to get a new hammer. You got another team on Earth. Let's see. It's hard to remember everything. There's so much in this movie. I've only seen it one time. But basically, you got 3 plot lines to follow. You've got Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. They're going to Titan to figure out, to meet Thanos, and they're trying to protect the Time Stone and trying to figure out a way to stop Thanos. Then you've got a whole nother big team. They're all in Wakanda, getting ready to fight. And yeah, this movie was great, guys. If you're not ready to be punched in the gut a couple times, you might not want to see this, because your favorite character just might die. Alright, I got a list here of 15 characters. 15 characters that died. Loki, he got his neck snapped by Thanos. Heimdall, also killed by Thanos. Gamora, Thanos throws her off of a cliff in order to get the Soul Stone. His own daughter, and he actually sheds a tear. Vision. Alright, I loved when Vision died, because I've always said, like, before this movie came out, that I wanted Vision to get the Mind Stone ripped out of his forehead. And then I seen what was happening. So, like, they destroyed the Mind Stone, and Vision was okay. Or no, he was dead, actually, but they destroyed the Mind Stone. I was like, oh, I don't want it to happen that way. Thanos takes out the Time Stone, and he freaking turns back time, and he freaking rips Vision's forehead off and puts the Mind Stone in his gauntlet. The last stone he needed. That's towards the end of the movie, after he just wrecks everybody. All your favorite heroes are just getting bitch slapped around. Yeah, so I liked how Vision died. And then at the very end, he snaps his fingers, and then half of all existence is gone. This is drawn from the Infinity Gauntlet comic book, where I actually read this the other day. I got it in the True Believers. I read the first issue, and I seen that snap. Half of all existence is gone. So here's some of the characters that disintegrated. We got Black Panther. Big surprise seeing how big that movie is, but that's another thing showing me that these characters are going to have to be back, because you know they're going to have to follow up on Black Panther with that success. Spider-Man, that was such a sad death, because here Peter Parker is. Tom Holland did a great job in this scene. He's disintegrating. He hugs on to Tony Stark. He said, I don't want to die. I don't want to go. I shed a tear on that one. We got Doctor Strange. That was a surprise to me. I didn't see Doctor Strange going out. Winter Soldier, I loved his vibranium arm. That was cool. We got Falcon, Star-Lord, Groot, Drax, Mantis. Like, the whole Guardians of the Galaxy is dead. How is there a Guardians of the Galaxy 2? I have no idea. And then in the post-credit scene, we had Nick Fury and Maria Hill. So that's a lot of characters that died, guys. So this movie was great, but in my opinion, it was not perfect. Here's a couple nitpicks I had. Okay, first of all, the first stone he had, it made a mention of it that he got it from Nebula. He destroyed the planet Nebula or whatever. Like, we built up that whole storyline that the Power Stone was in well, not Nebula, whatever that planet is that she's from, that he got the Power Stone, saved it there in Guardians of the Galaxy 1, and then all we get is a mention. I didn't care for that too much because I would have liked to see him getting the Power Stone. This was a long movie, but it would not have bothered me to have another 30 minutes of him going and getting the Power Stone. Also, Hulk, I wish there was more Hulk in the movie. He was in the first scene, and then after that, maybe they'll revisit this later on, but I would have liked to see more Hulk versus Thanos action. There was a little bit, but most of the time you're getting Hulkbuster. I like the Iron Spider suit. Yeah, guys. So that's the only thing that made me give this a 9 out of 10. Is that if you've never seen any of the Marvel movies before, you're not going to know what the heck is going on. So I am going to change my score here. I will give it a 9 out of 10 if you haven't seen the previous movies. And I will give it a perfect 10 out of 10 for us Marvel long-time moviegoers who've seen all the movies. Yeah, it was a great movie, guys. If you've seen them all, this is the perfect movie for you. This is the culmination, the peak of all. All right, guys. That's all I've got for you today. This is Marvel Noob. Later, noobs.